Welcome to my vlog. My name's Kev if you've never seen me before in your life. And this is my vlog where I show how I live and get through my daily life living with the various mental health disorders that I have. Those mental health disorders that I have are schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, which for me is a combination of schizophrenia and bipolar 1. I also have cPTSD, which is complex PTSD. I also have Inattentive ADD, and I think I'm forgetting something. I also have an eating disorder called ARFID, which is Avoidant Restrictive Food Intake Disorder. And in this vlog, over the past 2 or 3 years, I've been trying to show how I live my life in recovery, maintaining my stabilization, and for reaching things beyond stabilization, and reaching out for goals. And I've accomplished a whole bunch of goals in my vlog over the past couple of years. So this vlog, I want to tell you, it's the end of the week. I start off at the end of the week telling you that I made it through the week okay, I am safe, and I'm doing well. This vlog goes on for more than a week because when the week comes to an end, I'm going through a really hard time. And in this vlog, you're gonna see me going through some PTSD triggers and having to deal with that and having a difficult time. I'm here to say I made it through the triggers and it was very tough, but I made it through it and I'm doing good. Today is, I'm having a good day. So I'm going to send you to the intro, and this is kind of a longer vlog because it takes more than a week. After a week I wasn't doing good and I just continued vlogging until I started doing good again. And thanks so much. Be sure to like and subscribe. I love reading your comments every day. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the community. And here I'm going to send you to the intro. Hobo these roads.
Hobo these roads in worn out shoes. Carry my load, but not nothing to lose. Long forgotten miles of jury-less trials wore away and weathered my blues. Now I've got nothing left but dreaming to
Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm so sleepy. Yesterday we got a big snowstorm, a major snowstorm, and I haven't looked out the window yet, so. Whoa, that's a lot of snow. It's gonna be it's gonna be a nice warm day at home today for me. But I'm gonna make my coffee and start my coffee and comedy. Good morning, cheers, happy Monday. Hello, so the morning's been going okay. First thing I did was I made my coffee and I came over here and did my daily grateful and uploaded it to YouTube. You can see it right there. And I'm just about to make it public. Usually I do my daily grateful and I make the thumbnail for it, which is kind of fun. And today I titled it Snow Dump. and then I do the video, I upload it, and then I sit back and I watch it. And I'm watching myself be grateful, and which is a strange thing. It's me watching me talk about what I'm grateful for in the moment, and it's an interesting feeling. It lets it sink in a little deeper, and I'm feeling a little extra grateful, which is kind of nice. So I did my daily grateful. That's my first thing on Monday morning. I don't have much else planned for today. I don't have any meetings or anything. I think most people are kind of taking the day off and stores are going to be closed for at least the beginning of the day. It's still 9 in the morning. So let's check in. My mood, I'm waking up pretty good. Feeling a creative spark this morning, and I'm looking to tap into that today. I'm not sure how. I'd say my mood is, I'm waking up about a 6, which is pretty good. It wouldn't take me very long to run through my routine and get ready and go out and be social. Today I'm feeling a little bit social. And safe and social is about an 8 for me. So I'm about a 6, and I could work my way up to an 8. As I was saying today in my Daily Grateful, I'm feeling kind of flat today, and what I mean by that, it's neither good nor bad. It's like I'm at a level playing field today, I feel like, and almost like I feel normal, and I feel like if I work at today is going to end up being a really good day. And if I take today off and don't do anything and watch videos and play games, my mood will probably go downhill. So there's nothing giving me any pressure to get things done today except my own motivations. And I'm feeling that creative spark, like I want to do some creating. So I'm going to sit here for a while, before I go through my routine's going to be a little different this morning, because normally, if you've seen my vlog, I have a very strict morning routine where I go over there and take out my meds one at a time and check them and say hi to the picture of my dog, and I take my meds and shower and everything. And today I'm feeling a little more relaxed about it. I have a little pill bottle over there that has all of my meds in a daily dose, because I was spending a couple days away from home, and I make my little daily doses. So I know I have a daily dose over there. I can just go over there and pop my pills. And I don't have to run through the whole routine, which sounds kind of nice this morning, to kind of step out of that routine. And anyways, I'm just talking to talk. What I'm gonna do, my next step, is to sit here, have my coffee. The sleep is still in my eyes. I'm not fully awake yet, so I'm gonna have some coffee and look out the window and just enjoy the morning before I start my morning routine. That's what I'm trying to say.
Playing games. You've always gone a bit too far. Through the years you've stayed the same. In the end, it's not just you who suffers from your pain. Those who still remain. You always seem to wish upon the smallest shining star. To change your life, things gone wrong, but you wear the same old scars. All I've known of who you are, you always run away. You've always gone a bit too far, that's why I still remain. run away. At times I wonder who you are. I don't even know your name. In the end, it's only you who can initiate the change. Turn to me when you need the strength, when you need to end the game. You always seem to wish upon the smallest shining star. To change your life, things gone wrong, but you wear the same old scars. For all I've known of who you are, you always run away. You've always gone a bit too far, that's why I still remain. Always seem to push upon, that's why I shine stay. Always seem to push upon the smallest shining star.
Hello, so I've made it through my routine. The only thing I haven't done was eat anything, and I've been starting the morning all last week, and it was successful, and so I'm trying to do it this week, although this is my last one. I need to get more, but starting the morning with fruit smoothie, because with my eating disorder, that's the hard part of my day, is getting something in my belly. And the thought of eating right now is a little overwhelming, but I can get down a banana strawberry smoothie, and that'll get me going, give me a little energy. And I bought, because of the snowstorm, I bought a big pack of all beef hot dogs and some buns and ketchup. So that's what I'm gonna be eating today, is hot dogs. The thought of eating it yesterday when I bought them, I was kind of like, hot dogs. But today, the food that I can eat, called the safe food or whatever, changes from day to day, and hot dogs is not on that list today. So, but I'm gonna have to eat them anyways. So I'm gonna start with the smoothie while I kind of sit here at my desk and open my to-do list and see what I want to work on today. I'm really not sure. I want to get work done, and I have a lot of different things that I could choose from on my to-do list. So I'm just going to open up the to-do list, see what pops out, what I have the energy and the motivations for today. I'm not in a hurry. It's still in the morning, so my priority right now is to get down the smoothie and just listen to some music and take a look at my day. So, hey, well, I looked at my to-do list and I worked a couple hours on this. Editor Kevin will bring up the graphic. The release of I've Got Dreaming to Do on all streaming platforms this Friday. So I went and put it in a post on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Patreon. And on Patreon, I wrote a little bit about the song and behind the writing of the song. And yeah, and that took a couple hours, and I went to CD Baby and uploaded my file and did all that work, so it'll be released on Friday. And now I'm also I ate 2 hot dogs. So I wasn't wanting to eat, but I managed to eat 2 hot dogs, and now my stomach is pretty upset. So what I'm gonna do is take a break. I'm gonna set my alarm for an hour and lay down and I probably won't fall asleep. I'll probably just relax my body and mind for a little bit. I get some light jazz on, and yeah, I'm just gonna rest and relax for a bit. So I'll check in later. Hey, so I'm up from my nap. Kind of got some crazy hair going on. I made a pot of coffee. So it's still snowing out. It's starting to get dark. It's around dinner time. And snow is still, I think it's just kind of blowing around, but they're still working on clearing the streets and stuff like that. I was gonna go to the store and see about getting something else to eat besides hot dogs, but then I decided against it. But I might still go, I don't know. For right now, I'm not hungry right now, so I'm just having my coffee and doing my looking out the window and just thinking about today. And kind of looking down at my to-do list and looking through my emails, seeing if there's anything I need to respond to and things like that. So just doing a little of this and a little of that. Okay, well, I had my hot dogs, and they were good. They weren't good, but they were eaten. And I'm still feeling hungry, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the store, but it looks really terrible out there. So I'm gonna bundle up and put a scarf on and a hat and try to make it to the store. I'd like to get a soda. I'm craving a soda, and then maybe a soup or something. I'm not sure. I'll see kind of when I get there. But I'm gonna head out into the storm. I think it's pretty much stopped snowing, but I live in a very windy place, so I probably won't be able to say anything while I'm out there. Hey, it's pretty stormy out, still snowing. The streets aren't really plowed very well. I'm wearing just indoor shoes with no socks, so my ankles are cold. But it's very cold and windy, but it's nice to at least be out today, and I'm glad the store is open. Hey, I'm back from the store, and I got a Hungry Man dinner. It's got chicken and vegetables, so that'll be good. And for a snack later, I got a bag of Smart Food, and then I got me a soda pop, vanilla Coke. So that'll be my evening tonight. Whew, I just ran up 3 flights of stairs because I was cold. It is still snowing really hard out there. Whew, okay, I'll check in later. I think I'm gonna take a hot shower. Good morning. Good morning. Still a snowy day out there. Happy Tuesday. I'm just waking up and getting myself some coffee. And I'm gonna make myself some coffee, sit down, and check my email and check my things, and I will check back in a little bit. Happy Tuesday. Cheers. Cheers. Got my coffee. I'm sitting here. I got my RuneScape going, and I've been catching up on the news. The news is pretty tough to handle in the morning. So now I'm just kind of relaxing. I'd say my mood is, I'm feeling, I don't know, about a 6 again. Doing pretty well. My hair is just, I don't know what to do with my hair. I think I'm always at an awkward stage, but I don't know. It's weird having hair for me. Anyways, yeah, I'm just sitting here kind of watching out the window. After yesterday's storm, the streets are plowed and there's snowbanks and the sidewalks are plowed and there are people out and about. So the same two seagulls that fly around my window has been flying around. So it's been a nice quiet morning. Not much that I need to do right now. Eventually I'll go through my morning routine. I do know what my workload is going to be today, where I'm going to be doing some YouTube specific workload and with thumbnails and titles and such. So that'll probably fill up my work day today. Because I had a meeting with someone about YouTube, someone who's a little more successful than I am, knows a little bit more, and they looked at my channel and my content, and they showed me some things that I could do. So I'm gonna try to put that into practice today. But right now I'm just enjoying my coffee, looking out the window, and having a nice quiet morning. Hey, so I just refilled my coffee, and I have RuneScape going here, and I'm watching a Sean Colvin concert. Sean Colvin was a big influence for me on my songwriting and my guitar playing. So I'm really enjoying watching this home concert this morning. But I'm gonna get ready and go through my routine. I'm not gonna take you through every step like I did yesterday. But I'm going to go take my meds, take a shower, put on clothes, and kind of clean up around here with some music playing in the background, and see what I have to eat today. I might have to go to the store and get some food, I'm not sure. I want to see if I have something here. So I'm gonna go do my routine and stuff, and I will check back in a little while when I'm done. Hey, took my meds, took a shower, got changed, and I'm not feeling very good. The ARFID mountain about eating today feels a little too big, and so I don't feel like I can eat anything. Normally the last week or so I've been starting the morning with smoothies, but I'm all out of smoothies. Yesterday I had my last one. But what I do have is I bought a big jug of V8 strawberry banana vegetable juice. And so I'm gonna work my way towards that. But right now, getting out of the shower, I've been thinking about food and having to eat, and I'm kind of panicky. And so what I'm gonna do is, it's still 9 something in the morning, and my goal is to start work at noon. So I'm gonna lay down for an hour and just try to settle myself, and then work my way towards having a big glass of vegetable juice. So that's where I'm at now. I'm sure this will pass. Hey, I'm up from my nap, and it wasn't really a nap, it was a lay there and be grumpy. I'm up and I'm drinking my V8 strawberry banana. It has red apple, banana, strawberry, beets, sweet potato, carrots, and it's made with 3 pounds of vegetables per bottle. No sugar. And so I'm drinking half of it so far. It's helping my stomach a little bit. My ARFID, my eating disorder, is really beating me up today. And I don't know how I want to move forward with it yet. It's like an alarm clock going off in my head, saying you need to eat food, but I don't want to eat food. And But I'm gonna have, what my plan is I'm gonna have some juice, some vegetable juice. It's making me feel a little better. And then I have some eggs, and I'm just gonna kind of look around and see what I have in the thing. I don't want to go spend any money today, so I'm gonna see what I have here and see what I can make. I know I have 6 eggs in there, so I can at least make some hard-boiled eggs, which I enjoy. So it's just hard to get moving, and I had a lot of plans for today, for work-wise. So I guess that's it. I haven't really heard much from people today, friends and stuff reaching out. Feeling kind of lonely today. Yeah, I often feel very alone with my ARFID, and I'm feeling that today. I'm just gonna try to keep moving forward, get some food in my belly, and then try to do some work. Well, I made it outside for a walk. It's pretty cold out. We got a lot of snow. So I'm gonna go, and I can't think of anything that the local convenience store has that I feel like I can eat. So I'm just gonna go look and see what I can find. Maybe some clam chowder or some type of soup. Walking through a snowbank here. There's a car coming. A lot of snow. So I'm gonna, see what I can find, and my brain is pretty grumpy and pretty angry that I need to eat something. ARFID. It's tough. But the snow looks beautiful, you know. Okay, I got a bowl here of chicken corn chowder. It's like clam chowder, but it has chicken and corn in it instead of clams. It's not seafoody. I saw it and I thought I could probably get that down, so I'm gonna sit here and try to get that down. It's 3 o'clock now, so I usually want to eat in the morning, but this is the first thing I'm eating today. I don't know what time it is. I think it's after dinner time. And I did a little free writing, a little poetry writing about my frustrations with my eating disorder. I did a little work on my YouTube channel, some work that I had to do. I have a lot of work that I want to do, and I just did one thing, and that's about all I could do. I kind of lost a lot of the wind in my sails today due to the eating disorder. I got down half a bowl of chicken corn chowder. I couldn't eat the whole bowl, and that was about an hour ago. I'm feeling like I need to eat something else, and but I don't know what. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do with my evening. And then I'll have to climb this mountain again tomorrow. So I'm wondering, I mean, I don't want to go outside, but maybe if I go to the store, get a little something that I can eat tonight, and get something for the morning. I have the vegetable V8 for the morning, but something to eat and get in my belly so I can get moving throughout the day. So that would be a good goal of mine, is to get to the store. I don't want to spend too much. So that's what I'm going to try to do. It's very cold out, but I'm going to try to go to the store, get a little something, come back home, and then maybe take a hot shower. And because I'll be very cold and it's kind of chilly in here, so maybe a nice hot shower when I get back. That's the goal that I'm gonna slowly move towards. Hey, so I went to the store and ended up getting a Hungry Man meal, kind of like I got yesterday. But this time, I got a stick of butter for the vegetables and the potatoes, which I didn't have yesterday. And then I got these little sausages for the morning, so that's my plan for tomorrow. My mood is not great. I'm not happy about spending money on food. I'm just looking at what I have left for the week money-wise, and I'm not happy, so I don't know. I'm just gonna sit down, relax, maybe play my game, and watch some funny videos. The show that I like to watch is called Critical Role. It's on YouTube, and what it is voice actors who are all best friends. They play Dungeons and Dragons together, and it's pretty funny because they're all actors, and the whole story is it's like group improv, long form group improvisational storytelling. So it's usually pretty funny. So that's probably what I'll do, is I'll have my dinner and watch some videos, and on the side play my little RuneScape game or something. I ended up eating my meal. It was pieces of chicken, and I had sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's, so I used that. Then I mixed the corn in with the mashed potatoes and butter and ate that. There's a little brownie that came with it, but it didn't taste good, so I didn't eat that. My mood is not. I'm not ending the day in a good mood. I don't know what more to say about it. Just I started off today in a good mood, and then ARFID, the battle to the mountain of ARFID today, just took the day away. So I have some sausages for tomorrow, and I have V8 fruit juice for tomorrow, so that'll be good. Hopefully I can get moving tomorrow. But today is done, so I'm just gonna put on some light music and go to bed. So good night. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm not doing so great this morning. I'm waking up at a really low number. I woke up a little while ago and I totally forgot about vlogging, just because my brain has been not in a good place. I don't have any coffee this morning, and I can't really go get any because I have to save my money. But I do have some Coke, which gives me some caffeine. So I'm not happy about it, but I'm having a soda this morning. And my brain is just not in a good place. It's very loud, very depressed, and angry, and stressed. And when I wake up in the morning, I don't really have anyone to talk to, friends or family or anything. It's just me in the morning, and I really wish I had someone to talk to, co-regulate with. Maybe I should start a group. Maybe I should start a morning co-regulation group where we can just check in the morning and talk about how we're doing. That's an idea. Let me know in the comments if you would enjoy joining a morning co-regulation check-in group with me. Maybe I'll start one. So basically I'm just sitting here doing my normal thing. I'm looking out the window, I'm watching my coffee and comedy, but I don't have coffee. It's Coke and comedy this morning. And I'm not really looking forward to trying to get through today. My perspective is not very good. And so that's what I need to work on. Just checking in again. Been having panic attacks where it's hard to breathe and I feel like, I don't know, it's such a strange feeling. Yeah, I'm not having the best morning. I know, like, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing, I don't need to stress about anything. I'm okay, I'm safe, things are good. But my brain is on fire and I'm just feeling a lot of anxiety and panic. And so I'm reminding myself, I don't have to move fast. I don't really have anything being asked of me today. Later on this evening, today is my girlfriend's birthday, and so tonight I was gonna go out when she gets off work and make her dinner. She gets off kind of late at like 9 o'clock, but I don't think I'll have the funding for that, the money for that. I think I can pick up maybe a birthday cake or something, which I feel bad about, but I'm kind of really stressed about money right now, so that's a lot in my brain. So the panic attacks are really hard, and I put sausages in the oven, and the oven is open, as you can see, because it's been cold in here this morning. So I opened the oven and turned the heat on just to warm up the apartment. I'm gonna close it now though because it's gotten warm in here. I opened my game and then I just closed it again. And I was trying to watch comedy, but all I'm getting is stressful news, and so I'm gonna continue drinking my soda, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I want to try to get some of those sausages cooked and eaten. I think that'll make me feel a little better. And yeah, that's about it. All right, I'll check in later. Hey, so I'm getting a headache. Just trying to think of ways to move forward, and one of the things that I thought of to do was my daily grateful. So it's been really hard to do, but episode 110 of my daily grateful. Number one is that although I had no coffee here today, I had soda as a backup, give me some caffeine in the morning. Number two was that just the knowledge that my inner circle of support and friends, family, understand if I say I'm having a really bad day and I'm starting at a 0. I don't have to say a lot more than that. They understand what that means. Number three is that I have hope that I can make today a better day. I've been here before and I've made I've turned a 0 into a really good day, so I'm hoping I can do that today. Number 4 is that I have awareness, the self-awareness that my perspective is off, and that's what I want to work on, is my perspective. That's why I'm doing gratitude. And number 5 is that at the end of the day, I have the opportunity to go see my girlfriend and visit with her on her birthday, which is today. So if you could wish my girlfriend a happy birthday in the comments, that'd be nice. Still having panic attacks, still having anxiety, but I thought, now is the time when I should try to think of what I'm grateful for, because that generally works for me. So that's me just trying to do the best that I can. So I'll check in later. Hey, I did my individual therapy. It didn't go as great. Like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. Feeling a little overwhelmed, panicky, and anxious, and sad, and angry, and tired, and guilty, and disappointed. So I'm going to work on my routine. I'm gonna go over there and take my meds, and maybe clean up around here and try to get moving a little bit. Take a shower. Okay. I took a shower reluctantly, and I really just did it to feel better. I put my pajamas back on because my clothes don't fit that great. And I don't have to wear them until I leave the house later, so I feel like I'm kind of giving up a little bit, but I'm gonna lay down. I set my alarm for 1:45, and I'm just gonna lay down because I feel defeated. I'm just having a really hard time. Cheers. This is coffee. I laid down for a while, and then I'm still having trouble thinking and processing and things. I went to the store and I got a box of cereal, some milk, and some coffee, and those 3 things cost me $30. Almost $30. And it cost me like $25, I think. Yeah, and I wasn't happy about it. But I came home and I made some coffee. I haven't brought myself to eat anything yet. I did the dishes. You can see there's dishes there. I didn't do them all. There's still some cups right here that need to be washed. But before I had any cereal, I had to wash some dishes. And before I had coffee, I had to do dishes. So I did my dishes. I had such a headache today. And I think because I really didn't have much caffeine, I just had a soda. And I'm used to having a good amount of coffee. I checked in with my girlfriend, and she let me know that there was no pressure for me to come out to visit her tonight, even though it's her birthday. And she was understanding that I was having a hard mental health day. So that made me feel a little better, and she's always very understanding when I'm having a tough time. So and I got to talk a little bit about what was going on in my brain. I'm hoping that later tonight we'll be able to go on and have a video chat, hopefully. So I'm just here. I'm not really trying to do anything. I'm just resting, and I'm not feeling, still having a hard time. Still feel like I have tears in me that want to come out. And I kind of don't know what to do with myself, but just been, looking out the window, watching a little video, and trying to think of the next step that I can do. My next step from here is to have a bowl of cereal. I think that's as far as I can think right now. Hey, checking in. I didn't really know what to do with myself, but I had a big bowl of cereal, really bigger than I meant to have, because when I poured the cereal, a whole bunch came out, so I just said, well, and I was able to eat the whole thing. My stomach's very kind of not feeling great. And then I was sitting here and I realized that I have an old phone. So halfway through the week, I need to upload all my files and to the cloud and do it one by one and double check and everything. It takes a while. Tonight, so I did that. I often do that when I do all my file uploads, when I'm having apparently my battery is low too, but I do all my file uploads when I'm having a hard time, or things that I don't really enjoy doing. I do them when my mood is low, because I figure I'm in a bad mood anyways. I might as well do something that is not going to make me happy. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but somehow that I do end up feeling better because I was productive in a task that I don't enjoy doing. So anyways, I got all those files uploaded and deleted all the files from my phone so I can start vlogging again this week. My mood is still pretty down and pretty low, but I feel a little more grounded. I've been sitting here in the quiet, and I was just gonna pick up my guitar and relax, play a little guitar, and yeah, that's about it. I don't really have any plans beyond that. Okay. Good morning, happy Thursday. It's 7 in the morning. I didn't sleep at all last night. My brain just wouldn't turn off, and so this morning at 7 I just decided to get up. I'm making my coffee back there, so my mood is kind of flat. I don't know what number it is. Probably about a 4 or 5. Doing a little better than yesterday, so hopefully we can make it a good day. I'm gonna sit here, relax, look out my window, wait for the coffee to brew, and have some coffee. Cheers. Hey, so been sitting here, and I made the plan that in an hour I'm going to go to the food bank. It opens actually in about 45 minutes. So before that, I want to go through my routine, take my meds, take a shower, put on some warm clothes because it's very cold out there, grab my hiking backpack, and then head to the food bank and see what I can get. So that's my plan from here. I'll check in probably after I get done with my routine or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just finishing up my coffee here. I'm not in I got 45 minutes, so I'm not in a big hurry. And then I'm gonna go through my routine. I made it out the door. It is so freezing cold out. I feel like I'm in a freezer. Oh, but I'm on my way. So it actually feels a little warmer because the wind's not blowing. It's minus 9 degrees Celsius. And I think that's minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. Went to the food bank. Didn't get a lot of stuff. It's all kind of weird, odd stuff that you wouldn't normally buy at the supermarket, you know? Like for protein, I got a Jimmy Dean sausage. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's just weird stuff. Not a lot. It may last a day or two. I got a couple sandwiches. I'll show you when I get home. The walk home is a little nicer because there's no wind and the sun is shining. So that's what's going on with that. Okay, I'm back from the food bank. Thought I'd show you what I got. I got half a gallon of milk. I got 3 cucumbers. These have been my middle of the night snack. I eat a cucumber. I got 2 boxes of spaghetti noodles. And I got a can of tomato sauce. I got a can of cranberry sauce. This is kind of weird for a protein. They gave me this Jimmy Dean sage pork sausage. I don't know what that's gonna taste like, and I don't know how I'm gonna use it. So I'm not sure about that. I got 6 eggs. And then I got a chicken wrap sandwich and a pork roast little dinner thing. So that was my haul from the food bank. So that's pretty good. Gives me some supplies for the week. Yeah. From here, I'm gonna sit down and have my second cup of coffee because I really just had 1 cup of coffee this morning, and then I wanted to get to the food bank before it got too crowded, which I did. So I'm gonna sit down, have another cup of coffee, and relax a little bit. I'm sitting here having my coffee and just kind of looking out the window. I started doing a little work because tomorrow I have the song I've Got Dreaming to Do is going to come out on streaming platforms. And I put out a post on Monday about it, but I thought it would be good to maybe put out a reminder post that tomorrow the song comes out. So while I sit here and have my coffee and relax, because it's not even noon yet, I'm working on that social media graphics and things like that. So getting a little work done while I kind of sit here and adjust to the day. So hey, I just tried to take a nap for about 3 hours and I still couldn't fall asleep. I just laid there tossing and turning. So out of frustration, I'm back up. I'm gonna sit here at my desk and see what work I can get done. I'm not sure what I want to do for work. Kind of want to play guitar a little bit, but I'm gonna make some coffee and I don't know, find out what I'm gonna get into. Hey, so I did a little work. I did some graphics. Maybe Kev can show the graphics that I made. I already had graphics that I posted today, which is this, that maybe Kevin will show, the editor. And that's saying, hey, my song's coming out tomorrow, don't forget. And then I just made a new graphic, which is this one. And that one is for tomorrow saying, hey, the song's out, go have a listen. So I'm happy with the graphics. So I got a little something done, not a lot done. And so now what I'm gonna do is a little cleaning, a little picking up. I did some cleaning yesterday. I did the dishes, took down the trash. But now I just kind of want to clean up and tidy up around here. I'm gonna put some jazz music on in the background. And you know, I've just been sitting at this desk a lot, and so I want to get up and move around and stuff. So all right, that's gonna do it for Thursday. I'm gonna head to bed. Didn't get a lot done today, just kind of survived the day. I did get my marketing done for my song, which is gonna come out tomorrow, so that's exciting. And that's about it. So hopefully tomorrow is a better day, and hopefully I get some sleep tonight, because I didn't sleep last night. So I'm looking forward to get some good sleep tonight. So good night. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's almost noon. I had a really rough night last night. You know, I went 2 days without sleeping, and then I'm gonna drop my coffee. I went 2 nights without sleeping, and then last night I was having a lot of trouble sleeping as well. But I did end up getting sleep. I kept waking up every couple hours and thinking that it was morning, and it wasn't. So it's actually 11:30 now. I haven't slept this late in a long time. I'm feeling exhausted and really tired, but I just made my coffee. I got a big coffee here in my giant Wizard of Oz cup. I feel like I just ran a marathon. But I'm gonna sit here, have my coffee, look out the window, check my email, and do all my morning things. And my mood, I'm unsure of my mood. I feel like I could go either way. My brain has been kind of beating me up and being negative, but Kevin, me, would like to be positive. So a little battle going on.
All right, I'll check in a while. Hey, well, I got some upsetting news. You know, Monday, I wanted to win this week, so Monday I put a release of my song, I've Got Dreamin' to Do, for Friday, with a music distribution company. And, because I thought it'd be nice to have that win during the week, to have, at the end of the week, to have my song released. So Monday I went to CD Baby, uploaded everything, filled out all the stuff to be released on Friday. Because they take the song and they process it and they put it through a lot of different things to make sure it's okay, and they check it, make sure it's okay. And I kind of thought, if I upload the song on Monday, you know, and then it process and release it on Friday, and you can pay some extra money to have it rushed through the process. But I didn't do that. I just paid the money to distribute the song. I figured, oh, you know, I'm doing it on Monday, it's not released till Friday, it'll process on its own. So I'm waking up Friday, and my song is not released. And I've been advertising it all week. And so I checked with my CD Baby. The song has not processed through yet. It's on the last stage of processing. And I'm told, when I looked it up on the website, the processing can take 7 to 14 days. So I'm waking up and I'm pretty upset. I got really angry really fast, and I went from 0 to 100 in anger and frustration department. And because I really wanted that win today. I wanted that song to get out there, and I was hyping it up. So right now I'm making a graphic that says unexpected distribution delays, new release date pending. We're working on it. So I'm not happy about that. But I'm gonna let my audience know that the song's coming out. I just have no idea when, and it's starting my day off. Like, I started where I could kind of go good or go negative, and I started off with a jump to the negative, so I want to try to bring myself back to good. So I'm gonna put this little thing out there on the internet that says unexpected distribution delays, and I don't know when the song's gonna come out. It could come out tomorrow, Monday, next week, I don't know. I was really hoping to hype it up and do the marketing correctly, so I'm disappointed. So I'm gonna sit here, have my coffee, and stare out the window and think.
Ooh, it's slippery. I'm going uphill on the ice. This is my new hat. I got a new hat. I bought this for myself around Christmas time for my birthday. It's a Critical Role Foundation. It's a charity foundation built off the show that I like, Critical Role. So I had a video check-in with one of my friends this morning. They were also having a hard day. And it was nice that we could just kind of check in, support each other, talk a little bit about our hard time, kind of feel some, give each other some support and stuff. So that was good. I talked about how frustrated and angry I was this morning, and kind of got to talk through that a bit. And then not sure what I was going to do with the day, but I wanted to go for a walk because I'm thinking about eating what I want to eat today. And at the food bank I got spaghetti noodles and some spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce. So I thought I kind of got a little excited about making a spaghetti dinner tonight, because I do like spaghetti. So I thought I'd go for a walk. The cold air is definitely shocking my system and kind of shocking the anxiety out of me. And I'm gonna pick up some Parmesan cheese and some stuff for dinner. Kind of make dinner tonight special for me, something to look forward to. Woo, it is so cold, I'm tearing up. Alright, I'll check in later. Hey, I've had my coffee, and I'm a little more awake. My mood is a little more settled, and what I'm trying to do is move forward to today. And I kind of started this morning where I could have gone positive or negative, and then when my song didn't release, I just went negative, and it pulled me all the way negative. I had some chats with some friends this morning, and I went out for a walk in the cold, which was good for me. It was shocking to my anxiety, my frustration, and anger. So when I came back and got warmed up again, I felt a little better. And I've been sitting here just kind of looking out the window and trying to watch a little comedy, and finish my coffee. So I'm gonna get started on my routine. I'm gonna go take my meds, take a shower, and much of this week I've just been putting my pajamas back on, which is my hoodie that I wear. I have 4 of these black hoodies. I know I wear these every day, but they're all kind of different black hoodies, and I wear them inside out, so they all just look like black. It's a quirk that I do. Anyways, so I'm gonna take my meds, take a shower, and get out of these PJs, and maybe turn on some music, and kind of wake up today. I don't have a lot of energy, so I want to increase my energy level. I might open the shades in here a little bit, turn on some music, do a little cleaning, something like that. So, so I'm gonna go and start to do that. Hey, I've done my routine, and did a little cleaning up. You can see you got a bag of trash right there. Cleaned up around my desk and work area. My mood is really fluctuating today, moment to moment. I seem to be okay, and then I seem to be grumpy, and then I seem to be happy, and then I seem to be okay, and then I seem to be grumpy, and then I get overwhelmed, and then, so I'm just ping-ponging all over the place today. I think because of the brain disruption of not sleeping for 2 days, and then last night was a rough night of sleep, and then I ended up sleeping later than I normally do. I think I need to trim my beard too, so I might do that, and then I'm gonna open my book of many things. I haven't opened this all week. It's just been I've been kind of busy, one thing after another, or not had any energy, and I just haven't opened my book that has my to-do list in it and everything. So I'm gonna go trim this because it's annoying me, and then I'm gonna open my book. Well, I shaved off a little more than I was planning on it, but it feels good, feels refreshing. So I haven't opened this in a while, and it looks like a mess. But I'm gonna sit here, listen to some music, and not put too much pressure on myself, and just look at the things that I was working on last week and what my hopes were for this week. And see what I can do, and just kind of this will be a grounding exercise for me to see what I was working on, what I'm currently working on. I look at what I feel I need to do, what I want to do, and what I'm capable of doing, those 3 things. So it also motivates me, puts a little wind in my sails, gets me a little excited about the things that I want to do, because right now my brain isn't thinking of it. Everything is very much in the moment, and this week I've just been kind of in survival mode. So this is me trying to get out of survival mode by looking at the things that I'd like to accomplish. So I'm just gonna sit here and relax and look at my to-do list. Hey, so I'm finding, as you can see, and as I said, this page right here is my to-do list, and it's very messy. And some of the things are canceled, some of the things are done, and there's a lot of things that are on my brain that need to get done, or I want to get done, that are not even on this list. So I'm going to take this chaotic page, this to-do list, and what I do is I turn the page and start a new to-do list. I usually put the date on it, and I go over my last to-do list and put on and move things over to the new to-do list that I didn't get done, that I still want to get done. I also I go through, I look back I'm more than halfway through this book, but I look back through my old to-do list, because sometimes things get forgotten that I don't want to get forgotten. And so I move those things, I kind of go through this whole book and pick out things that I don't want to get forgotten and I want put on the to-do list, even if I'm not going to do them right away. So that's actually because just looking at this to-do list and all the things that are in my brain that need to go on there, I was getting overwhelmed right away. And so what I'm going to do is just take some relaxing time and go through my book, and I decided I need to do what I call a brain dump, which I need to get everything out of here and put it on paper. That way I can let it go from my brain, because I know I won't forget it. It's on paper. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna work on this for a while. I'll probably think about dinner. I'm gonna be doing a spaghetti dinner for tonight. I'm looking forward to that. I also have RuneScape going here. As you know, RuneScape is a game that you can kind of play while you're doing other things, and that's what I usually do. And then over here, I got my Spotify playing music for me. So yeah, I did get a nice email from CD Baby saying, hey, we put a great promotional package together for your new release. And I got all excited and I said, oh, is my song ready for release? And it's not. So like, well, don't sell me a promo package if my song's not ready. And I looked at the package, it's not very good, so I'm not gonna do it, but I got excited a little bit, so. All right, off I go on my to-do list. Cheers. Hey, so I got a lot of work done. As you can see, on the side closest to me is the things that I need to get done, mostly for February. And then this other side is the things that I want to get done otherwise, things I don't want to forget about. So I went through the whole book and kind of looked through stuff. Something I haven't been doing is writing in my to-done list this week. I didn't know where this book was. I couldn't find it, and things kind of go out of sight, out of mind, so I didn't see it, so I didn't think of it this week. So there's really nothing written in my to-done list, though I did get some things done. And it was just hiding over here on my computer. It just blended it in and I didn't see it. So I keep them right here on my table. My book of many things, my daily grateful, and my calendar to-done list. So, you know, from here on out, I can keep going. What I'm gonna do now is, it's about dinner time. So I'm gonna put on some music, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna put on the show that I like to watch, Critical Role. I'm gonna put that show on, and I'm gonna go back there and make some spaghetti with tomato sauce, and I got some Parmesan cheese. I don't have any meatballs or oh, I do have sausage. Maybe I could make some sausage too, because I have that Jimmy Dean sausage, but that's like a breakfast sausage, so it's not the same. But I do wish I had some meatballs or sausage to go with it. But spaghetti, I really love spaghetti. I really love the Parmesan cheese. I put a big mountain of it on top, so I'm gonna put on my show and start to do that. Okay, I made my spaghetti and it looks good. It's covered in Parmesan. So I'm gonna sit and eat and watch my show and try to have a good experience while eating. Hey, the spaghetti was delicious, and so was the Parmesan. Right now I'm having a vanilla Coke. And I'm gonna have a cucumber for a snack in a little while. Probably when I'm just sitting down, I'm just gonna watch a movie or a TV, I'm gonna eat the cucumber. What I did just recently do is I went to, you can't see it, but there's this organization called ANAD, and I can't for the life of me remember what ANAD stands for. But their mission, I'll read their mission statement, is ANAD's mission is to relieve suffering by providing support and education to those who struggle with disordered eating and body image. I don't really have an issue with body image. I'm self-conscious about some things, but it's not a disorder. But I do have an eating disorder, ARFID. So anyways, through them, I signed up, I just registered to go to a men's Wednesday evening eating disorder group. And I'm gonna see how that is. And starting in February, I registered for all of February. So every Wednesday I'll be going to, in the evening, I think at 7 p.m., I'll be going to an eating disorder group for men through ANAD. So that's a pretty good thing. So now I'm just kind of chilling out, just doing a little this and that, and I'm jumping around the internet, looking around YouTube, checking my emails, and I'm listening to my TV show Critical Role. So just kind of relaxing. Hey, so I just kind of puttered around most of the evening on YouTube and different things, just doing this and that. And it's about midnight, and because I slept in so late tonight, but I'm just starting to get sleepy, so I'm gonna head to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Going to bed in a pretty decent mood, you know. I'm feeling okay, doing good. Got some wind in my sails, as I often say. But so hopefully I'll get some good sleep tonight. Cheers. Happy Saturday. I'm just here Saturday morning. I'm enjoying the morning. My pain level is kind of high. I got a high pain level this morning. It's not high. That's wrong. It's mid. But I haven't had it in a while. My pain's been very low lately. So having it up to mid, I'm just noticing it more. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's not really painful. But I'm enjoying the morning. I'm chatting with some people on Discord. If you use Discord or you want to use Discord, I have a Discord channel, and there should be a link in the description below. And I usually have, you can see it here, I usually have my Discord open, and I chat and I post things, and I'm usually hanging out while I'm doing work and stuff. And I do a lot of games. A lot of my games that I play, I have Discord open, and I have this one friend, Anarchy, who plays RuneScape, and I play RuneScape. And if you play RuneScape, you should let me know, and we can play together. And Discord also has video and voice chat and screen sharing and things like that. So yeah, so I'm hanging out on Discord, chatting, and I'm watching travel videos, and just kind of bopping around, letting the morning go by. I don't have anything. I want to treat it like a Saturday and take it easy on me. I think my friend Dan might be coming over. He texted me, but he hasn't followed up, so I don't know. I'm enjoying my coffee, and yeah, that's about it. Just enjoying the morning, taking my time. Hello. So I decided this morning to go live, and so I'm live right now. You can see my setup here, and this is what it looks like for me. And so I'm live, just having my morning coffee, and I will check in later. Hey, so I went live for a little while. I just wanted to kind of see if anyone from the community was around that I could say hi to and just check in and say, hey, I'm doing okay. And that was nice. And we just listened to some of my music because copyright reasons. I can't just watch and anything and stuff. So I finished my coffee, and I have about 3 sips left, and I'm saving it for my morning routine, which I'm gonna go start now. I'm gonna go over there and take my meds, take a shower, and put on some clothes for the day. And I have my friend Dan is gonna be coming over to visit, and then I think we might go visit my neighbor Jeff. So yeah, I'm gonna go get that done. Meds, shower, changed, and maybe a bowl of cereal or something. Okay, so took my meds, took a shower. I'm gonna have some V8 juice to start off the day, and I'm just gonna sit here, might open my video game RuneScape and see what's going on there. And I'm waiting for a friend to stop over and visit, and we usually talk about guitar and stuff, so he's a guitar player. So I'm listening to some jazz lo-fi radio, Lo-Fi Girl, and I opened the shades in here to kind of
bring the sunlight in. It's a very sunny day out today, so my mood is pretty good. And yeah, today's gonna be a nice, hopefully just a nice relaxing recreational type day.
Hey, checking in. It's pretty cold out. The sun feels good and there's no wind. The wind is what makes it really cold. Usually it's a windy place here, so it's nice to have no wind. Anywho, my friend Dan came over and we visited with my neighbor Jeff. And we sat around and talked about music and stuff. We talked about drums mostly. And then I decided to go to the store and get some lunch. So I got hot dogs and brioche hot dog buns and some soda. So I'm gonna go home, and I've been thinking about picking up a guitar and maybe working on doing some recording, or at least prep to do recording. There's a couple of steps I need to take before I can actually hit record. So a little setup and stuff. So maybe I could get everything set up and take a couple steps in that thing, doing that. My mood is pretty good. I'm not getting hit by a car, thankfully. And I'm looking forward to, I'm not really looking forward to hot dogs, but they're usually something I can eat and not have an issue with and not have too much anxiety about. So I'm looking forward to that because I am feeling kind of hungry. So, and I also might play my video game later, I'm not sure. All right, I'll check in later. Hello, happy Sunday. It is very cold, very windy, and it seems like it's snowing a bit. So my day today is I'm going for a walk to get coffee. And then I think I'm going to be heading into Harvard Square today to go visit my friend. And it's going to be a cold trip. And I think that's where we're going to end the week in the vlog. It's been an interesting week. Kind of a week of ups and downs, And a week of lots of snow and cold weather. But yeah, so the rest of the day is just going to be probably traveling. But I'll check in a little while when I get home. It's a little cold out here to be talking.
Hey, cheers. Let's see, it's Sunday. I was just sitting in a Zoom meeting, watching one of my friends sing at a church service. And they sing every Sunday at church, and I like to listen to the music. So it was nice sitting through that service. My hopes and my plans were to go out to Harvard Square today and visit with a friend. But I don't really see that happening today for a couple of reasons. One, I don't really have the funding for it today, and I have to save my funding for other things, like food and stuff. And two, it is super crazy cold. And when I got back from walking out in the cold, my pain level went up. And I'm very frustrated at the cold, and I'm looking forward to the spring. So I'm here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my day. I want to warm up. I'm gonna go through my routine, take my meds, take a nice warm shower, and kind of figure out the rest of the day. So I'll check in later. Hey, just checking in. Didn't really do my routine. I took my meds, and and I took out meds for tomorrow, hoping that maybe I was still gonna catch a train to Harvard Square. But I haven't been able to really eat anything yet, and I need to eat before I leave. And so that's been a mountain I've been climbing today. I feel like this morning I'm doing some mountain climbing. I'm having to climb the ARFID mountain, which means get something in my body. And my brain is beating me up today. It's very loud. It's a little overwhelmed. And it's telling me not good things about myself. Hard to describe, but it blocks my communication a little bit, because my brain is very loud, and there's just an onslaught of dialogues that are saying you're this and you're that and you'll never be this and you'll never be that and you've always been this and you've always been that. It's all these extreme, it uses all those extreme words like all or nothing thinking. And so I want to try to make today a good day, but I'm gonna have to climb a mountain. So what I'm hoping is I'm gonna turn on some music and some something that I can sing. I don't want to sing. I don't feel like singing. But singing is great for anxiety. It's a great breathing exercise, and it's also very uplifting. So I'm gonna put on some music that I can sing along to. Hopefully that's a little upbeat and not depressing. And I'm gonna unplug from my computers and do some cleaning around here. And just listen to music and clean and try to relax a little bit. I'm very anxious, and so yeah, that's why I like I said, I haven't really done my routine, which would be to take a shower, have something to eat, do a little meditating, and I'm not really there. I'm just trying to get whatever I can get done, and yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I want to get up and moving around, cleaning up stuff, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna make myself a couple hot dogs and try to eat those. There's not a lot to clean because my place is small. It only takes like 15 minutes to clean the whole place, but I'm gonna take my time, and maybe I'll get some of my routine things done, take a shower, get changed, do some meditating. So I'll check in when I'm done and let you know how I did. Hey. Well, today didn't go well. I'm not in a good place. Mentally, I'm at a 0. I just went downhill today. I took my meds, I took a shower, I ate a couple hot dogs, and then I just went downhill. My brain's loud and it's beating me up. It's making me feel like shit. And it's making me feel like everything that I do is pointless, and I should stop doing everything. And basically I've been in bed all day with my brain beating me up. The only reason that I'm getting back up, it's 8 o'clock at night now, and I'm getting up because I have to eat stupid hot dogs.
I had 2 hot dogs earlier, and I'm gonna have 2 hot dogs for dinner. So sick of hot dogs, but I can't eat anything else. Haven't really heard much from people today, so I don't know what's going on. I'm not in a good place. I'm just trying to get, everything just became too much, and my brain was too loud and beating me up too much, and I had to go just lay in bed because I couldn't function. And then I don't like to do that because when I go back into bed, I don't go to sleep. I just lay there, my brain beats me up, and my sadness, which I went to bed feeling sad, but when I do that, my sadness turns to anger, and I get really mad and really angry, and sometimes that sparks me into action. But tonight I'm just angry, and I feel very alone, very angry, very sad, and I'm just gonna make some hot dogs, try to get something in my belly, and then I don't know what after that. I don't have any plans. Might just go back to bed. Cheers. I had my 2 hot dogs. Now I'm having some coffee. I'm a little more calm, but I'm still not doing well. Some days my brain just gets so loud I can't take it anymore, and I've just been, it's hard to combat it, and it tells me to stop doing all the things that I'm doing, and gives me lots of evidence as to why I should stop doing what I'm doing. It doesn't tell me lies all the time because there is evidence that it gives me, you know. And I have to combat against that evidence and with my sense of purpose. But on days when my brain is beating up, my sense of purpose is gone. And I get really sad, and then I get really angry. And just kind of sitting here by myself with it. So my plan for the night is I'm just gonna have some coffee. I might play a little guitar. I don't know. In about an hour I might lay back down and try to go to sleep for the night. But I've been laying there for I was laying there for 4 hours, so of just being, I wanted to go to sleep, but my brain doesn't shut off, it just beats me up. So I don't know if I really want to lay back down again anytime soon, but what would be smart for me to do is to find some sort of productive distraction to get my mind in a different perspective or a different direction. But I don't really have that in mind right now. Doing a little better. My brain is it's not angry, but it's back to being sad. And I think I'm just gonna head to bed and hope that I get some sleep. I don't know that I will. I might just lay there tossing and turning, and because like my brain's still loud, but it's just sad, and it'll probably get angry again. And what I'm hoping is that I'll get some good sleep, kind of reset, and tomorrow
can wake up, do my daily grateful on Monday, and see about having a good day. But I don't feel that it's productive for me to just sit here and be sad and in a bad mood. So I feel like I kind of had to give up today. It's the second time this week that I just got overwhelmed and I just was going along the emotional ladder and I just plummeted to a 0 and gave up. And I think that's the first time in my 2 years of vlogging that I've just kind of given up on the day and jumped into bed. But I did it twice this week, so tomorrow will be Monday, and I'll probably close out the vlog, hopefully wake up in a better space, and then I generally kind of watch through all the footage, because I kind of do the vlog for me, to help me grow, but right now my brain's telling me that it's not doing that, and that I don't need to be doing it or whatever. So hopefully I wake up tomorrow feeling a little better. I don't know what I want to listen to tonight when I go to bed. I think I'm going to listen to my Critical Role podcast, keep my brain a little distracted maybe, and entertained if I'm not going to fall asleep. Generally when I listen to it, I'm not really listening to what they're saying, it's just the sounds of the voices in the background. So, alright, I'm going to head off to bed, and I know usually I end the vlog. I don't carry it over to a second week, but I wanna end on a better note, so I'll check in again tomorrow morning. Hey, well, I stayed up and I did some writing. Did a lot of writing, and realized I'm going through a PTSD trigger. I don't know what triggered it today. But it makes existence really hard, and it's hard to be in my brain and in my body. I did reach out to a friend tonight via text. It's kind of late at night, but they were awake, and I was able to just let someone know that I was going through a hard night. I'm not expecting that I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm not going to vlog throughout the whole night. Just want to get through tonight. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. My brain is very negative, and I'm wanting to stop and cancel all the projects that I'm doing, and everything that I'm doing just seems pointless. So that's my PTSD talking, and it's really hard to feel this way and to have my brain be this way. And I'm doing a lot of all or nothing thinking. This always happens, this will always happen, and it's never gonna stop, and things like that. So it's just a really rough night being in my head, and I'm really sad, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself to pass the time. I have been writing, that's what I've been doing, that's how I've settled down so much, is I started really angrily writing, and logic started stepping in, and my education and my self-awareness started stepping in, and started noticing my all or nothing thinking and things like that, and where my perspective is off. And I can't fix my perspective tonight. I'm not going to change my brain into thinking that all my projects are awesome and I'm filled with purpose. It's not going to happen tonight. Maybe it will happen tomorrow. I don't know. Something's telling me that I'm kind of burnt out. And I don't know. I'm not sure what to do about it, but I'm just gonna try to get through tonight and try to just stay calm and maybe get some rest. Hey, I've been sitting here crying because I miss my dog. My dog would get me through these nights, my PTSD nights. It was really helpful to have my dog with me. And I was just sitting here writing, and I thought about my dog and how this whole day, this whole night would have been so much easier if I had my dog here. And then I just started thinking about her and how my dog had trauma, and we both made each other feel safe. And I'm glad that I was able to give her a place where she can feel safe. And for 10 years, she really helped me feel safe. These last 2 years have been really, without her, have been really hard. And I don't show that a lot, but I do miss her a lot. I say hi to her every morning when I take my meds, and I stand there for a moment, and I just remember what it's like to have her around. So, I'm feeling a lot of grief tonight. This whole day has been a roller coaster. I'm trying to get my mind to relax, my body to relax, so maybe I can get some sleep. I needed to cry, and I think I need to cry some more. And then I'm gonna do some breathing, try to relax my body and my mind so I can get some sleep. All right, I've been through a bit of a roller coaster today and tonight. It's about 4 in the morning, and I'm a little more grounded. I had got a lot of crying done, and then I was angry, and then I was sad, and then I was hopeless, and then I was moving forward, and then I was lots of different things tonight. And so I wrote a post tonight for the internet about, the graphic says, I always seem to wish upon the smallest shining star, which is a lyric from a song of mine called For All I Know. And I wrote about how I make a lot of wishes. And often when I go to bed and I'm laying there, I make wishes, and I always have. It's gotten me through some hard times, just wishing
and then hoping that tomorrow will be a little easier, you know. So I'm gonna try to lay down. I don't know if I'll fall asleep, but I'm gonna lay down, and I have some quiet jazz on, so I'll see how I'm doing tomorrow. Hey, so I did my daily grateful, and I sent good morning texts to my friends, and I'm still going through a hard time. I keep crying, and I feel weak and shaky. I know I did eat stuff though, but I think just last night took a lot of energy out of me, so I don't want to, but I'm gonna go outside. It's very cold out, but I'm gonna go to the store and I have coffee. I need creamer, so I'm gonna get some creamer and maybe a soda for later and something to eat. I don't know what. I'm hungry, but I can't think of anything that I could eat. I have such a headache. I've been crying a lot, and I've been trying to stop crying so I can go out in public. And I'm afraid that I'll cry in public. But I know one thing that'll be good for me is when I go out there, the cold will shock my system, and I'll tighten up, and my eyes will tear because my eyes tear when it's cold and windy out. And, it will kind of, just kind of shock my nervous system, and that might be something that's good. So I'm gonna go to the store. I'm not gonna bring my phone because I'm not gonna vlog my way there because it's too cold and windy. So I'll check in later. I'm going to also try to do some of my routine, not all of it, but I'm gonna go take my meds and just make sure I get that done while I'm thinking of it, because my brain isn't really on board today and keeping track of things. So now that I'm thinking about taking my meds, I'm gonna do that first thing. Then I'm gonna put on some warm clothes and go to the store, get some creamer, get a soda, get some stuff for lunch. That's my mission. Check the mail. It's a little too early for the mail, and maybe get some Tylenol for my headache, although I don't think that'll help. I think it's just a stress tension headache. Hot shower might help that. I don't know. I'll do a shower when I get back. All right, I'm just rambling on. I'm not having a good time, so I'll check in later. It's exactly 3:20 p.m. I haven't slept. I keep crying. I haven't eaten, but I did go to the store and I picked up some noodles. I don't really feel like I can get anything down. I'm not having any hunger. But I'm gonna try to get down noodles at some point. I got the message from CD Baby that I've Got Dreaming to Do is now released on streaming platforms, most anyways,
it takes about the day for them to get on all the streaming platforms, so that's good news. And then I got a letter about an upcoming gig that I need to send information to, so that stressed me out. So a little ping pong there. Still really sad, and I don't really know what to do with myself. I'm almost afraid to go lay down because I'm just gonna lay there and feel really bad, and my brain is gonna beat me up, and I won't be able to sleep, because that's what's been happening. And I've done that several times now, and laid there for 3 or 4 hours and just let my brain beat me up until I can't take it anymore, and then I get back up. And I'm really tired. I've been crying a lot. While sitting here, I watched through the vlog of the week, and it was hard to watch, especially, kind of this last trigger, but yeah, I'm getting overwhelmed again, and I want to cry again. And so I'm just trying to make it through my day. I feel very alone, and insignificant. I know that's not true. That's how I feel. So I'm just naming it rather than holding it in. All right. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I kind of just want to sit here, do some breathing, and maybe cry some more. I'm missing my dog again, and it's got me really sad today. Hi, checking in. It's about 7 p.m. I laid down for a couple hours and I couldn't sleep, didn't get any sleep. Got a couple texts from my friends. They want to be helpful, but there's nothing that I could think of that would be helpful other than to be with me. When I'm going through a PTSD trigger, what I really want is just someone to sit with me, and it makes me feel more safe. But I don't want to really talk because it's really hard to. And it's very difficult for me to say what I'm thinking. And sometimes I say things that are close to what I'm thinking, and I get frustrated because I can't really say what I'm thinking. And so I really need people, but it's hard for me to be around people. And I would imagine it would be hard for me to be around me when I'm going through a PTSD trigger. So I often keep to myself. That way I don't burn any bridges or make any mistakes and ruin relationships. So I haven't been able to sleep, and I'm just sitting here, not doing much. But I wanted to check in just to show you where I'm at. I still feel triggered. I'm still fluctuating between sad and angry and hurt and lots of negative feelings. But I think my brain is starting to quiet down a little bit. So
I still feel panicky, I still feel scared. I haven't eaten yet today. It's 7:15 at night and I haven't eaten yet. I have a little thing of noodles that I was gonna make, but I can't really bring myself to eat, but I know I get panicky whenever I think about I need to eat something. So I guess that's what I'll work my way towards, is getting something in my belly. Checking in again. I'm feeling a little more calm and settled, a little more grounded. My brain is not in crisis, and it's still making a lot of noise, but not as much as it was. I'm sitting here, I'm playing my RuneScape game, and I feel like I look like, do you ever see that guy who says, websites you should know, number 342? That's what it feels like I am when I turn like this. Do you ever, let me know in the comments if you ever saw, I think that guy on YouTube is great, who shows all these cool websites in the shorts. These websites you should know, part 321. That made me laugh. I haven't laughed in a while, so that felt good. My eyes are really dry from tears. I still haven't slept, but I think I might get there tonight, so doing a little better. I still have a pretty big layer of sadness, and it keeps kind of turning to anger and then back to sadness. Still kind of feeling just like I'm here alone. I have been texting with my friends, so that's been nice. And I haven't wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with anybody, but I think I might try to do that in a little while. And I'm not gonna force myself to go to bed, because every time I go to bed, it's been a really difficult time. So I'm gonna wait until I feel like I can go to sleep. Cheers. Happy Tuesday. I got sleep last night, and it wasn't great sleep. I kept waking up, and every hour or two I would wake up and wonder if I slept the whole night, or if it was morning, or if I should go back to bed. And so I kept just going back to bed. And then I woke up this morning, having my coffee, and
I'm at a 4, which is good because I've been at a 0. And I'm feeling a little better today, feeling a little more grounded. I feel like I got a lot of my crying out and a lot of my feelings out. I got to check in with people, with my girlfriend and my friends, and where I hadn't been having a lot of contact with people. So my hand is shaky. So I'm waking up this morning. I realized I didn't really eat anything yesterday. All I had yesterday was about a quarter. You can see like most of it's still in there, but all I could get down was a quarter of this ramen yesterday. So I didn't eat much yesterday. I'm feeling kind of weak today. I'm a little weak and shaky, but I'm not feeling hungry. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm just relaxing and having my coffee, and I'm gonna have to go to the store to get some breakfast later, or some lunch. But for now, I'm feeling okay, and I don't have a plan for the day yet, but I'm just sitting, enjoying my coffee, and trying to enjoy the moment that I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling safe and secure for the most part, not 100%, but more so than the last couple days. Yeah. And I'm just trying to enjoy the morning, the quiet in the morning. My brain, it's not quiet, but it's not loud either. My brain is kind of at safe and social. So, I'm sitting here doing my normal thing, is having my coffee, watching my videos, and looking out the window. It's a bright blue sky out. And when there's no clouds in the winter, that means that it's very cold outside. So I'm not looking forward to going to the store, but eventually I will. Okay, feeling better today, and we'll see what today brings. Cheers. Hey, my song is on Spotify and iTunes and all that, which is a nice little thing to have happen. And it was just kind of nice sitting here this morning, and I was like, oh, my song's been released. I can like listen to it, and which is silly because I can listen to it whenever I want. But there's just something different about opening my Spotify and seeing my song there on it and playing it. It's very sad. It's a satisfying feeling. So that was good. It was rough on Friday, this past Friday, when the song didn't get released. Now it is. Oh, I can't even think of what day it is. Today's Tuesday. So, yeah, it didn't take too much longer, and it's nice and satisfying. So, I've done my morning stuff, had my coffee. I'm putting on my a jazz playlist, and I'm going to go through my routine. I'm feeling kind of weak and shaky because I didn't eat anything yesterday really, except just a couple bites of noodles. So I have that, I know I have a hot dog, so I'm gonna try to just cook that hot dog and get it down and eat it during my routine. I'm not gonna worry about liking it, just get something in my belly to help me get through my routine, and then eventually I'll get to the store today. So yeah, I'm feeling okay, a little anxious.
I feel like I have a lot of things. Often when I come off of a trigger, I feel like I'm washed upon the shore. And I often have a lot of guilt because in the past, when I would come off of a trigger, I would have to deal with the things that I did during the trigger. And so I'm reminding myself I didn't do anything, anything bad. I just kind of made it through my trigger. So I'm having a better morning this morning, feeling a little anxiety. So I'd say I'm about at a 4, because the 3 or 4 is when I kind of go through fight or flight for the day. And I got to push myself up through fight or flight to have a good day. And so feeling kind of weak and shaky is hard to do, but I'm going to put on some jazz music, and I'm going to put that cook that hot dog, take my meds, take a shower, get out of these PJs that I've been in all week, and put on some actual clothes. And yeah, and I'll check in after all that. So it's actually pretty nice out today. There's no wind, so the sun feels good. You can feel the warmth, and it's not as cold as it has been, so it's actually very nice. I went to the store. Unfortunately, I don't like to go to the corner store to buy my stuff because it's more expensive, but it's kind of what I got to do today. I'm feeling a little weak and shaky, but I picked up some cereal, Frosted Flakes, something really quick and easy just to get in my belly. And then I picked up some macaroni and cheese, mac and cheese, with, I think it's a different type of pasta. I don't remember what kind of pasta it's called, but it looked good. So that'll be a little later. I'm gonna go home, and one of my friends asked me if I wanted to do a meeting today and to do a work session. And I think that would be a nice thing to do today, as I kind of think about wrapping up this vlog in, I'm in a better mental health space today, and feeling a little more grounded. And that's kind of how I like to end the vlog. Coming up to some loud noise here. Hey, so today has been pretty good. Went to the store, came home, and had some cereal, and that felt good. I also had a hot dog today while I was going through my routine. So I'm feeling pretty good today. I've worked my way up the ladder. I'm about a 7, and getting up towards an 8. So that's getting close to being safe and social. My mood is okay. I was a little anxious about some of my projects. It kind of hit me today that all the things that I need to do, want to do, and stuff. And I had a nice meeting with my friend over at Google, and we got to talk about how we were doing, and what we were planning, and what our plan for the day was, and things like that. And so then I got a little work done, sent out some emails, and I'm feeling pretty good. I figured I'd finish up the vlog, come out for a nice walk. It's a little colder than it was earlier, but it's pretty nice. This week was a tough week where I'm hesitant to say that I gave up, but because I didn't give up, but I kind of threw in the towel for the day a couple times and just went back into bed. My brain got too overwhelming and I couldn't function. And that happens with PTSD triggers, and I could see, watching back the tape, that I was kind of having a hard time under the surface, the whole week. And then I just was having a hard time with ARFID, my eating disorder, and climbing that mountain every day just took a lot out of me. So I was just thinking what I would do is think about my different disorders and how they played a role this week. First of all, my schizophrenia, which is my grasp on reality. I didn't have any hallucinations or I didn't hear any voices. But I was really wanting to, I didn't feel like I was in a regular reality, and I was making a lot of wishing, a lot of wishes, and but I don't really feel like my schizophrenia affected me too much this week. I didn't really have any thoughts about demons or shadow people, or I felt I was a little too much in reality, if anything. Let's see, my bipolar. I think in this video, during my trigger, you're going to see, since I don't take mood stabilizers, I'm sure watching this video you can see how my mood fluctuates and goes from good to bad, and when I'm triggered, it's really hard to regulate. I'll be really sad, I'll be really angry, I'll be numb, and it will fluctuate. I have a thing called rapid cycling, and that's what happens. And I think that came across in this video. My ADD is doing okay. I'm getting a phone call. There. I've been taking my meds. My ADD feels like it's been doing okay. My PTSD, obviously, this week has been really tough. And my ARFID has been really tough this week. I did make a decision that I'm not gonna continue vlogging every week just to vlog. I'm going to pick my weeks, and because I feel like I've really already demonstrated what my daily life is like living with this illness. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop vlogging. It means I'm gonna be picking weeks, very specific weeks, as when things are happening, and as to when I'm gonna vlog, because I'm kind of burning out a bit. So I think my next vlog is gonna be at the end of February, which is Eating Awareness Week, and the last Thursday in February is ARFID Awareness Day. So I think I'll be vlogging that week because there is purpose to it. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to put these vlogs together, and I'm really proud of the job that I've done. But yeah, I don't want to keep burning out. I want to keep putting meaning and thought into what I'm doing. So thanks for watching. I'm sure I'm going to have a special song at the end after this. And I look forward to seeing you in the comments and making you some more content. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.